Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of the Kojan Podcast. Today I have with me a really great friend, Vaibhav. How are you?
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good. What about you?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
so it's been like 1 week since we met at the camp,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So we both attended a camp called Rami, conducted by Raising a Mathematician,
Mm-hmm.
and basically it's a camp for like extremely enthusiastic people for math specifically, and it's divided into like five batches, and so the first three batches are for like more for like the Olympiad stuff, and then the other two are for returning students, and majority of their classes are hosted by a guy called IITian Ganesh. I mean, shouldn't call him a guy called
Yeah.
IITian Ganesh, but he's an absolute goat. Anyways, so yeah, it was at IIT Madras this time, and Vaibhav lives at IIT Madras. So
Yeah.
how was that for you?
Yeah, I've been living here for like 12 years now. I joined my first grade in KVIIT, and it's been like, it's a really nice experience. The campus is really beautiful, and
Hmm.
like, it's like nature in the heart of Chennai. Like, you cannot find that outside the walls of IIT.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's how IT has been. And the campus also really like it was very exciting and hosted in such a beautiful campus was like it was an experience for all 100 of us who were at the camp.
yeah, yeah. But how was it for like you? Because you lived there and then you're coming to a camp over there. And, like it must have been a little bit different, right? So what about that?
Yeah, more like for me it was like it is just home. Like the whole campus is my house. So it was unlike the other camps where I had gone. Like you be away from your parents. This is like I could see my dad if I want to. So
Yeah.
it is also fun, and also the thing is like I can lead the way around.
Yeah.
I know the way around, so I can like uh,
Yeah, that,
I
that
know the
was.
stuff. I mean, there's no getting used to part that's
Mm.
kept in the campus.
I remember on the first day, I accidentally walked across the entire IIT because some security guards were telling me Kaveri is left. Then I kept going left, and then he said it's right. Then I kept going right, and I basically ran over the entire IIT campus by the time I reached CRC, which is where our lectures were. Then I asked you, and then you told
Yeah,
me
it
like the
happens.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a big place. It gets some time to getting used to, and
Mm.
like you were like pretty fast. By the second day you were like, yeah, let's go. And then it was
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let everybody know this guy wrote his JE this year and he's done pretty well. And yeah, mechanical engineering at IIT Madras, no?
Yeah, I got Air 169, which is like for me it's a really great feat. So like
That's amazing, man. Not
I'm
just for you,
joining
it's for a lot of
mechanical
people, it's
engineering.
amazing.
Uh, yeah, I'm joining mechanical engineering at IIT Madras. Like now counseling is going on, so
Mm.
departments get happy.
So, I
So
mean,
yeah,
I always wanted to know if, like, there was no JE, what would you have done? Like, if there was
I
no.
feel that I should have. Yeah, I get it. I feel like I should have gone for Olympiad because
Hmm.
I was interested in IITian and all, but then because of JE, I stopped studying for Olympiad. If no JE was there, then ninth and 10th, who knows, maybe I could have gone to IMOTC.
Oh,
Like, um,
yeah.
you didn't say right, we never know.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Speaking about IMOTC,
so,
you heard those three people from RAM went to IMO.
yeah, Bhairav is in
Bhairav
IMOTC.
is
I
in
don't know the
IMO.
other two people, but
I,
yeah,
I,
that's
I
like,
think I know the
it really plays a
Shreya. But Bhairav I know very well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Such a nice thing. He's like geniuses.
yeah.
They should win. They're
They
going to
should
IMO.
win. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
So good luck to
And
all of them.
yeah, good luck, Bhairav, Shreya, and I'm sorry I forgot the other guy's name. Obviously, the whole team. Good luck. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
yeah.
Um,
So
like
just
three
before.
people out of six. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
3 people out of six. Like I think 6 people are selected for IMO, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so 3 people are RAM students. Just shows the greatness of the RAM Foundation.
Uh,
Like,
uh, I'm going to be like Vinay sir now. Vinay sir is the founder of RAM. How was your first
hmm.
RAM experience? How did it feel?
Okay, my first RAM experience was at CMI in 2023.
Three.
Yeah, 2023. So it was the CMI is like a 50-acre campus. So
Mm-hmm.
like everything was so close, and after shifting from a 600-acre campus, IIT Madras, my home, to CMI, it was like a very different feel for me that one
Mm-hmm.
week. And then one thing which I really liked about that camp was that since everything was so small, everybody was so connected. Like
Mm.
you'd know everybody by the end of the camp, since like all the time we would like groups of we just be together, and also there was no 10 p.m. sleeping pool. So it used to be like after like 1 2 and no volunteers shouting us to go to sleep at 10.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
have
I loved a
to
lot.
definitely. That reminds me, I have to get Sriram on the podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely. We should get all of most of the deep prime batch into the
Yeah,
podcast.
I mean, Deep Prime was genuinely insane, bro. Did you like feel prepared for any of it, or were you just there? You because you told
No,
me you were there for just to get rid of JEE feel.
yeah, yeah. I came there because I wanted to like go into Olympiad math and again, or
Mm.
like math without learning it for an exam. When you learn it for an exam, it just like it feels so sad. But then when you actually like learn it, it feels really good. Wait,
Yeah.
your first RAM was last year, right? How was that and where
My
was it?
first RAM was last year, yeah. It was at this place in Pondicherry called Vedic Vidya Kendra. There was no Vinay sir, JP sir had come, Jayaprakash sir. So, so one thing I remember every day he used to say, complete your morning ablutions. He used to say it like that. That was
Ah,
really nice. Anyways, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it was awesome. So I had this one lecture by Ashwin Guha sir. He took interpolation
Mm-hmm.
and regression, and I was completely enamored by that. One thing led to another. I wrote a paper, research paper on that
Wow.
very
Okay.
topic. So
Insane.
that's why I love that RAM TP. I took a photo with him,
Mm-hmm.
and oh, there was this. So they divided each batch into like groups with a TA presiding over each group. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
they had asked us to like create a name, and they had given prizes to the best name. I was in batch A last year.
Mm-hmm.
They had given us
Okay.
the prize. I came up with the name Mobius Proof Diggers. So
Wow. Okay.
the logic behind that is Mobius strip obviously has only one side, so all of
Mm.
us are in one
Yeah.
team, one side. Proof diggers is a play of the word gold digger, proof thing. So
Yeah.
dig,
Get it. Get it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was that, and yeah, that was my favorite part of TP 2024. But I gotta say, if I was comparing, I would. Sorry, RAM TP 2025. My bad. If I
Ah.
wanted to say which one is better, this year's was definitely better for me. Uh, Partly because D Prime is just absolutely amazing, and
Yeah.
I got to sing with IITian Anna at the culturals, and obviously you playing the violin. So
Yeah.
every RAM
Yeah.
TP there is this culturals event. Uh, Actually, last year we did not have that, unfortunately. So it was my first one
Yeah.
this
I
year.
heard.
Hmm. So how
Yeah.
do you
You
feel
did.
about
He
the?
sang Marwate Pesade.
Uh,
Yeah. He and Aditya Nana sang Marwate Pesade, and I accompanied them on the violin. Yeah. It was really good. I don't know. He could sing so well.
Yeah, he sang really well, and You also played the violin for Senorita,
Yeah,
and that was
we
amazing.
are not proud of that, but yeah,
I still remember
yeah.
your parents were like, "Yappoda kattunda."
I go over. So after finishing, I go to my mom and dad, and she's like, "Oh my god, renovation is Jay Panya illa in the partla చేసేది." So like,
Yeah,
it was fun.
yeah, that was definitely fun. What do you think like surprised you most at this camp, 2026 Ram camp?
Um, the fact that I was in batch D prime because like I was, you know, couldn't cope up a little bit with the batch. And then I don't know, the food was actually good. I didn't expect the food to be so good. They put chole bhature and all.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was
day
like
was really
cheap
nice.
food.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
But then one
So,
day they have
so
given us Maggie and it was really salty. Yeah.
yeah,
But
fine. Chole
overall
bhature
it was good.
compensated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Like I heard so many like bad reviews because students here eat this food for 4 years
Mm,
and they're like I don't like it. But then so I went there with my expectations low, but then like the food was actually really good.
yeah.
And what
Anyways,
surprised me were like the lab visits, just like we had never done those kinds of things in the any other camp because like usually we go to camps in schools and yeah we went to CMI but mostly it's schools and
mm,
where there are like no labs and all. So here we made use of the labs and they gave us an opportunity to see many things from
yeah.
like where you apply math. So that's also
Mm.
really great.
So did you feel like the lab visits were a good addition or, I mean,
Yeah, it was really great. They showed us diamonds. So like
oh yeah,
insane.
it was
Yeah.
how to like how they grew diamonds at the lab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You
What
think,
is your surprising thing about 26?
huh?
What is your surprising thing about 26 RAM TP?
Again, the fact that I was in D Prime last year, I was in A, and then I think just because I
Okay.
did this the Olympiads well and the two research paper conferences, I got D
Mm-hmm.
Prime. But yeah, like you also, it was tough to cope. I mean, there was this one absolute genius guy, Ayush, in our batch. He used to
Okay.
finish the proofs before the professor used to complete it, and
Teacher started the before the
huh?
teacher started the proof.
Yeah, before the
Before the
teacher
professor
started.
started the proof.
Yeah, his intuition is absolutely amazing. I mean, I liked being in that class, even just to listen to his ideas. And yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that and having Aditya Nanna's lectures of more than two lectures every day was really nice. So he teaches Bitcoin, ledgers, blockchain, game theory, and a bunch of other stuff. That was really, really fun. In last
Mm-hmm.
year's RAM TP, I had only one lecture of his the whole camp.
Okay, yeah, batch A only gets one lecture.
Yeah.
Aditya is like,
So
I don't want batch A. So
yeah.
he just focuses most on batch B and D.
What surprised me the most, I would say, is okay. So I have trouble talking to professors, asking questions even. I don't mind explaining stuff, but I don't like to ask questions for some reason. So me and
Okay.
Kavin was another guy in our batch, obviously. Uh, so me and Kavin was like, you need to speak to Aditya Nanna and Vinay sir at least a few, 5, 6 times. Um, I did well with Aditya and Anna. I spoke like 10, 15 times, out of which 10 times were about the song, 5 times were about the like actual math stuff. But Vinay sir, unfortunately, I did not speak to him. That was,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You should speak to him
I
next camp.
yeah, I should, I should. I'm coming for proofs. Are you? As a TA,
Okay.
maybe?
No. No, my college will start. I
Uh,
cannot bunk college.
correct, correct. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely, that's why I say 2026 RAM TP was much better than
Okay, this
25.
question I have to ask. Like, can you give me some background about the podcast? Like, how did it start? What gave you inspiration and all?
Okay. Thank you for asking that. Okay. So here's how it birthed. Few years ago, I started listening to podcasts. I listened to my goat Joe Rogan and Lex Friedman. I'm pretty sure you know them.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson to Star Talk. Okay. Then I started listening to more podcasts of like smaller people, and I was saying like they're bringing this old people, the old person. They're bringing this professional person. They're bringing this accomplished person. They're not talking to people who haven't accomplished that much but who are still really really bright and really really genius, for a lack of better words, and they're the youth and they're building something. And yeah, so that
Mm-hmm.
was one pushing factor. And the other is, so I wanted, okay, I'm going to be completely honest here. I wanted to restart my YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel called Mecta Ramada.
Okay.
uh, so I wanted to restart it, but with all the JE prep I'm doing, I have no time to like actually like produce videos. So podcast is much easier to do. I get to talk to people first of all, and I get to learn more. And I'm doing homeschooling, so I get to listen to people despite not going
Mm-hmm.
outside. And yeah, that's really great. And yeah, so one more thing is, I saw a lot of them were just interview podcasts, so they weren't like conversation podcasts. I wanted people, especially the youth, and because I see a lot of people, they're like, this fellow has done so much, he has some extra brain power or something, I can't do that.
Mm.
Except it's just that fellow found something that's really, really, really interesting for him, and he like put all his effort into it, and that's what made him really look
Correct.
genius in that. So that's, I wanted to like show that to people, and not through like just asking questions. How was this experience for you? When did you learn this? And would you give any advice to the youth, like that? I wanted it to be a natural conversation but still helping the youth. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that so
Okay.
fun story that I started this on May 16th or 6th, one of the two, I don't remember. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I put the tagline as by the youth, for the youth, and of the youth. 9 days later, the Cockroach Janta Party formed, and they had their tagline as by the youth, for the youth, and of the youth. So I beat them by 9 days.
So they stole your idea.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can you can sue them for copyright. Come on.
yeah, so yeah, anyways, that's basically about the podcast. And we have a really great surprise. I will tell you afterwards, but I think I've already told you, I
Mm-hmm.
think. um, yeah, so we have a very interesting thing coming up. I'll tell you
Mm-hmm.
about it later. Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
Nice,
uh,
nice.
it's regarding someone we both know, the far guy.
Okay. Wait, he's coming?
He's coming but not as a guest.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll ask you
So
about it later.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's about the podcast. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah. See, I knew it was a good question, so like
Yeah,
you can petrify about yourself a little bit, you know. So, yeah.
yeah. Anyways, though, I mean, coming back to your JEE stuff, right? I know. I don't know if you like want to keep talking about it, or you want me to like.
Sure. Like now that I've finished it, I'm like more than ready to talk about it because now it's not trauma, it's like success.
Was there like
So
a,
during the breakup
yeah?
was trauma. So
So in that traumatic period, was there like a point where you realized, okay, I think I have a chance of cracking this out and actually doing it, or was it always at a feeling of like uncertainty, and you were like, I have an idea, okay, I can score 150 marks, but I don't know if I'll get the 200 marks I need to get my rank, like that.
yeah, okay. So to be honest, I knew that I could like get into like some random IT, some random department. Like let's say IIT Madras Naval Arts, it closes around like 8,000 or 9,000 for like general guys, which is what I am. So like I knew that I would get that, and I was like very content with it. So okay, in the start of the preparation, you of course you won't know like how good you are, but then after you write tests, like you start getting around an average. and that average doesn't change much even for the marks that you take. So like this I knew during my course of the preparation, and I was okay. I was really surprised when I got my rank because by how I'd done the paper, I expected around some 2,000 or 2,500 rank. But then getting this rank put me at a shock. But then I feel that I'm the kind of person who like be happy with whatever he's studying. I'm not like one of those people who's like I want CS only or I want this department only.
Hmm.
So it didn't feel that much of a pressure preparing, um, unlike some of my friends, which like a lot of pressure on themselves because they want this department only. I feel like if you like take it without stress or pressure, it should not like feel like you're doing anything much. So
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, that's that
Like
answer to it.
that's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, so after you got first, I want to ask this personally. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because it's for my JE prep as well. You did the mocks, right?
Uh-huh.
How did the scores of
Yeah.
that compare to how you did in advanced? And mocks, as in there are two kinds I'm talking about. One is like a mock paper, which is like questions that are created, and the other are like actual PYQs. So how is
Okay.
the
Okay, so like the actual PYQ test, I always did better by like 20, 30 marks because I had done like one or two questions before. Like at least if it's a mains paper, I would have done like three or four very similar questions before, and I just had to input the answer. And if it was advanced marks, I'd done one question because advanced PYQs they at least coaching centers they like integrated with the whatever they're teaching, they'll be like, okay, now let's solve this question. So that Adanalia when I used to do better in PYQ tests. But then in the actual marks, whatever score I got in my marks average, the exact same score came in my both my mains and advanced.
oh
So so I
so
feel
it,
like marks are like a pretty good indicator
hmm,
and you should write a lot of marks. For mains, I think I wrote around 50 to 60 papers
yeah.
uh, just as marks from November. And for
Hmm.
advanced, I wrote like 30 to 40 papers.
When did you start writing the
So,
mocks? After you finished the portions fully, or
yeah, yeah, a full portion test you can only write after
yeah,
like doing it fully because then if let's say you do it before completing the syllabus, you'll get lower of course, and you'll
hmm.
feel bad that you got lower. So it's just better to like, after you
Did
can
you
take
ever?
tests on the.
Yeah, did you ever chuma try a JEE mains test like in
Yeah,
11th or something?
yeah, okay. When I finished 11th, I tried it. Uh, I got I think 130 or something, which is like fair because
Yeah.
usually yeah, usually they ask around 150 marks for 11th syllabus, and I knew a little bit of 12th, so which I thought was a fair mark. But again, then I feel sad because I'll be like, oh my god, it's only 130. But then you should take only full marks at the end. That's what I feel after you completed your syllabus. Like
Talk,
I
talk.
used a system where
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
where like you could I used a system where like you could put in the chapters you wanted in the test. So if the chapters you don't know, you could just remove. So it wasn't like I cannot take this test because I don't know the syllabus. I can just remove a chapter and then write it. So
Okay,
that was very useful.
that's good.
Yeah.
So talking about like your 11th, what do you know now
Mhm.
that you okay, this sounds like a very generic thing to ask, but I just wanted to ask. What do you know like
Yeah.
now that you wish someone had told you in like 11th grade?
Um. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't regret my 11th and 12th. Like I did whatever I wanted to do. Probably. Um. Yeah. I don't know. I should have studied better. But then
Come on,
like
that's
I'm pretty happy with what I got. So
yeah.
I don't think there's anything. Like sorry.
No, 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 that's fine.
Well,
It's fine.
Yeah, wait, you're doing prep, right? So like you completed 11 syllabus, or?
Yeah, okay. So what I did is I finished the like 11th grade JEE in 10th. I did the coaching
Mm-hmm.
for 11th grade JEE in 10th. Now I'm going to 11th. I switched from CBSE to NIOS and I'm doing my 12th
Mm-hmm.
grade coaching in 11th now. So that means the last year I will have completed my portions, but I'll probably see if I can go to some like in-person coaching place to just do like tough advanced questions and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So JE prep
The
is
one thing you should not
going.
burn out.
Hmm?
Like now that you have completed portions 1 year ahead, you should not burn out in your last year because you'll feel bored that you're not learning anything
Yeah,
new.
yeah, yeah.
At least
That's
for me,
that's
that was like one thing because from October you don't learn anything new, and then I love learning new things. Like that's what I'm sure you also. If you don't learn new things, you just feel like lost. So
yeah.
like if you so the burnout will be then only you'll actually start to feel it. Not during the preparation where you're constantly learning, just practice and stuff.
Yeah, so I have to figure out something for that last year to like keep at it.
Mm-hmm.
Even in this 10th standard, after like October, November, we don't learn anything new. I felt it then itself. Like I didn't have anything to
Mm-hmm.
do. It was absolutely irritating. Is the
Yeah,
word I would use. Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just have
But
to like maths and
yeah, and that too. They in especially like 10th CBSE, they just ask the same
mm,
questions again and again and again.
yeah. What happened was in 10th grade our social teacher gave us a list of questions. And then the exact same question came for all pre-boards. And the shocking thing was all the both questions were from that. It was just a rephrased version of whatever list she gave.
Yeah.
It's like
So
both are a scam.
So, what do you feel about like the difference between JEE kind of questions and CBSE kind of questions? Like, how would you weigh the positives and negatives of both?
Okay. I didn't study for CBSE boards apart from my JEE, PCM at least. Because like if you know your JEE, see JEE you should not study just by solving the questions. You get your concepts fundamentally. So if you know your JEE, and then okay, for us in our 12th grade, he was like very good. He told for both JEE and CBSE, you study the same way. You remember keywords and all. So you just apply that in your CBSE, you'll get marks.
Hmm.
So like okay, not to boast, but then I got 100 in chemistry. I do not know how.
Damn, bro, that's amazing.
I wasn't expecting that, but then like yeah. So you just do JEE prep. For JEE mains, you have to like by heart the top to bottom for chemistry and theory textbooks,
Hmm.
both 11th and 12th. If you because they can ask some random bots lesson question, they'll just be like it's from NCRT, we can ask them.
Hmm.
So if you study that, then for both you don't need to do prep.
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, coming back to like, so what do you think? Like, which do you think is better? Doing. I'm talking about 10th CBSE compared to JEE here. Uh, what do you think is better to streamline like applications? Do you think this kind of board exam is better or this JEE is better? In my personal opinion, I think JEE is
Okay,
better.
I feel that JEE is better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, me too because I don't like rote learning. JEE promotes okay, not mains, advanced. JEE advanced promotes deep conceptual understanding. Rote learning is not going to get you anywhere. But
Hmm.
CBSE, if you know the textbook from top to bottom, you know every single line. If you merge it up also, you'll still get marks.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
a student can be good at merging up, but he need not understand it conceptually. And a student might know the concept like thoroughly, but he may not be able to put it in words and satisfy that person who's correcting it. But J Advanced takes care of the concept base and proves that a person is okay. J Advanced is also not perfect. You can do elimination, you can like guess and still get marks, which all everybody does because you want the marks. But then I feel it is a better way than CBSE because it promotes the conceptual understanding.
Hmm. Yeah,
and it's
that's
really fun to study.
huh.
Especially mechanics is like it's really fun to study
Ah,
for advanced. Like
so you like
sections are like very different.
11th physics or 12th physics?
11th physics, like clean 11th. There's a reason I'm choosing mechanical engineering. And like okay, our 11th physics teacher was also really great. So he like made me fall in love with mechanics.
Hmm.
I don't like 11th physics part 2 also, which consists of like sound,
Hmm.
waves, and then fluids, solids, and all that. Those and all are there. Mechanics are just beautiful. I love it.
So you said your 11th teacher for physics was really good. So what do you think about
Mm.
like how much the teacher influences how you look at a subject? So I'm going to give a little bit of background here. So
Mm-hmm.
let's say let's say we had a school teacher coming to teach us the same thing that Aditya and Anna taught us at the uh, at the camp. It's still the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's going to go through the same way, the school guy. But what do you think we will lose if we learn it from the school guy instead of Aditya Nanna because he's teaching the same stuff? Or does it
Okay.
matter based
I
on the
kind of feel
student
this
and stuff like that?
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no offense, but then I feel like the question is a little bad because like all teachers need our respect because they're coming and teaching us.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one thing which we cannot ignore. But then, um, the teachers at J coaching will like okay. Again, there are good teachers and bad teachers. You cannot like argue against them. And one can make you fall. So every person has their own different teaching style. Each one person's teaching style can make a student A fall in love with their subject and make a student B hate the subject. It can be the reverse for another person's teaching style. So it just like depends on how the person teaches, gives out information, and of course, if the teacher influences a student, just for me, my chemistry teacher, she didn't like inorganic. She made it really clear that she didn't like inorganic. So I didn't like inorganic. It okay. I don't know if that's like a good example, but it kind of was like that. So it does influence the students because of how the teacher um, delivers. Many students hate organic chemistry, I'm sure, but then I love organic chemistry because of my teacher.
Mm.
It's like so she put logic into it,
Mm.
and she's like, yes, you can like make a logical decision. Unlike inorganic chemistry, which doesn't have logic. And if you like maths or physics and you like logic, then
Mm.
you'll be able to. Yeah.
So you said, let's say, so a good teacher is subjective then because you said a student A might fall
Yes,
in love with the subject. Yeah. So how do you deal with like a whole
of
classroom?
course.
And if we really want students to, you get my question, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So how
Okay,
will
I
how?
want to become a teacher, so this is
Ah.
a issue that should be addressed, I'm sure. But then, yeah, a teacher does have a really hard time because like they have to adjust to 50 students, as you said, right? And let's say only 25 will like their teaching style, 25 won't.
Hmm.
I don't think really much can be done, at least from my view, because like a teacher can make how much ever effort they can, but again, it is the student's effort that makes them understand his answer. Student doesn't like a teacher, they won't attend their classes, like they won't pay attention in their classes, and thus
Hmm.
they will not like the subject and they won't understand it. The teacher can try to bring more examples. Try to okay. I feel that connecting to real life helps a lot because all the students will get the mindset that where am I going to use this.
Hmm.
So if this teacher like tries to give examples in real life where they're going to use this stuff, that'll be helpful. Like best thing in physics, I still remember this because everybody hates rotation. I make it a point to not convince every single one of my friends that rotation mechanics is the best thing that happened in physics. Because it's a combination of the first everything we studied until then, but you give a real life aspect to it. For example, let's say you take a ping pong ball, right? And then you like spin it. Like let's say, yeah, I have a ping pong.
Oh,
Can you see the
nice.
ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if you like hold it on a table, I don't think like I can show you the table, but then if you do like this, it'll try to
Mm.
like spin forward, right? And if you like you're at home, you catch a ping pong ball and you try it and do it on the floor. So can you like see the floor?
Yeah.
Table
Wait, I think even
and
I have a
ball.
ball. Hold on. Let me also. Yeah, I got a ball. Let's do this.
Yeah, okay. So if I do like this, if I try to press down,
Mm.
so you can see that it goes and then it comes back, right?
Mm-hmm.
That can be explained by rotation. I can write a formula to calculate when it is going to stop,
Mm.
how it is going to spin, how the velocity changes. What am I basically doing? I'm not giving any frontal velocity. I'm just giving it an angular velocity and putting it on a friction surface. Okay, this is like maybe too much physics, but then I love this chapter, so like I'm just going into it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then so you can calculate all these things and then like same thing. Okay, I'm a basketball player. So like when you shoot a basketball, it spins off the basketboard and then goes into the rim, right? You can actually calculate that how
Oh.
much force like velocity you need and how much friction force acts so that it goes in the rim. Same
Mm.
thing football players, like all these football players, they do the curve, right?
Mm.
I personally cannot do it. I was skill issue in playing football on curving the ball. But then what I can do is that I can study the physics behind the curve in the ball. It's I think the madness effect. That's what causes it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the
yeah.
difference in velocity. So like
You have you seen that
so
Veritasium video
basically,
where he spins the basketball over that huge
yeah,
dam? That one, yeah,
yeah. That's what
that's
it
so
is.
cool.
Most clearest madness effect.
Yeah,
You just should see that. Like,
yeah,
I love
definitely.
it.
I'll add it
But
in
then like,
the video description. Like additional
uh-huh.
things you can watch here. Actually, there's this feature in Spotify. Um, Add
Okay,
additional info to your episode. So the description's like,
okay.
what do you think people would like to see after this or along with this? So can give like a full experience.
Oh,
That's
that's
pretty
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. So if you give examples like this, it'll like I think get the attention of more number of students in your class.
Hmm.
Okay, that's how I feel should be the way to learn because that's how my teachers have taught me. So
Okay.
I guess that
So
answers it.
so now I have two follow-ups. One is you said you're doing mechanical at IIT Madras, right? How is that trajectory
Mm-hmm.
going to move to it being a teacher? And second is why teaching?
Okay, I really like explaining stuff to people, and when you really are in love with the subject, which I'm sure you already know the feeling of, when you explain it to someone, like you get happiness.
Yeah.
You just start smiling, and it's just joy. So that's what I feel, and I feel that teaching is one of the most noble ways to give back to society. Because somebody has taught you, and then to give back, you can give that knowledge to someone else.
Yeah.
And then, okay, the way I want to do teaching is I want to become a professor.
Hmm.
So, so I can say, like in the camp, I'd be like Doctor Vaibhav without actually injecting an evil in my life. So, like, if I do a BTech and go for higher studies, and then hopefully one day I'll be a doctor by that. So that's how I want to plan to do in the future.
Hmm. So where would you like to? Are you going to do a direct PhD or a master's in a PhD? And like, where are you planning to be Dr. Weber?
Okay, let's think about that 10 years down the line. Because okay, at least 4 years down the line. Right now, I'm like I'll first do my bachelor's and then I'll worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
like
yeah.
where I'm doing my master's and PhD. Just
Mm.
I feel like it doesn't matter as long as you're in one of the top colleges,
Mm.
right? And then job also இப்போ அப்போ என்ன வரும்னு தெரியாது like I don't know when at that time what will come. So
Mm.
I've just decided but I'm a person who's like go with the flow. I don't like to like make too many plans and then just wing it. What
Nice,
about you?
nice.
What do you want to do in life?
Me, yeah. Okay, so first is my target right now is to get aerospace engineering, along with maybe something to do with theoretical computer science and a little
Okay.
bit of game theory, kind of. That
Yeah.
interest started last year, and it
Mm-hmm.
amplified this year because of the lectures
Okay.
we had,
Okay.
obviously.
Fair.
Anyways,
Where
first,
do you want to go? Which college?
yeah, IIT Madras, because they have the best aerospace engineering.
Ah,
And
yeah, fair.
if
Happy to
not,
see you there.
then I will. I am also applying for like Cambridge. Uh, I don't know about
Mm-hmm.
US because of all the issues,
Visa
but
issue.
Cambridge definitely. So for
Yeah.
that, I have to have a full portfolio. And coming to the,
Mm-hmm.
by the way, about the podcast, one of the reasons I did it is because it will look amazing on my portfolio.
Fair.
So yeah, I mean, that's it. Aerospace engineering, and then after that, I'd like to work at either SpaceX or some of the
Oh,
startups here in India. Skyroot Aerospace or Agnicool, those guys.
okay. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I can also put that I was a guest of the Kojan podcast. So it will
Yes.
carry me places.
I don't know about that and all. We'll see. Right now, we've got like about 140 followers across all platforms. We'll see if that number
Oh, that's really
grows.
cool.
We'll see if that
Hmm.
number grows. I have an amazing team though. I have an editor and a socials head.
Okay.
They
Oh,
both do
okay.
a lot of work and they're amazing. So we'll see how it goes.
Nice. Are they both school kids?
Yeah, yeah. One is going to 12th now, and the other is my grade. The guy who
Oh,
edits
that's
the video
nice.
is in my grade, and the one who
Mm-hmm.
does the socials, her posts are actually really amazing. Next,
Okay.
she's in 12th. Yeah.
Nice. So
So
when
yeah.
will this video be released? Like,
This one, so I technically my video editor takes about 4 days to edit. He'll just add the.
okay,
So we have like I don't know if you've seen the previous episode. We have a style. So we'll put that on, make it
okay.
a little bit better. We are working
Mm-hmm.
like so. We ask feedback after every episode to know about what
Mm-hmm.
people really want changed, and then we do that. I think it'll take about 4 days. In between, we'll put your
Okay.
advertisements. The AI generated image. Yeah, we'll put
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, sure.
go ahead and watch Vaibhav's podcast episode
Thank
number
you.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
JE
saw that
Goat.
one for the first episode.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul. Hmm. Yeah,
Anyways, so yeah. So how do you
I saw
feel
the
about
post
this
for the first one.
podcast?
Those are really-
Hmm?
it's my first time in a podcast, so now I'm all high and mighty. I'm like, yay, I've been selected to talk to the podcast. And I love talking to people, so thank you for this amazing
Oh
opportunity.
yeah, of course, man. You're super fun to talk to, and I really enjoy.
Yeah,
You're
same
coming
here.
again, definitely. By the way, another episode.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
definitely.
Maybe we'll have one full Deep Prime Gang episode.
Uh-huh. We can do that.
Yeah,
We gather everybody, but
yeah, yeah,
that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
yeah. So
Mm,
yeah, that's that. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So like, is this the end or
No,
we
no,
can
no.
edit this out? It's fine.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's just supposed to be as natural as possible. It's okay if there are lulls. Every conversation cannot go on forever, no. So it's okay if there are like
Mm-hmm.
generally the what a target. Joe Rogan, I don't know how he does it. He's absolutely amazing at hosting. His podcasts
Okay.
naturally go for like 2 hours, 45 minutes, 3 hours. Okay.
Whoa. Okay,
He
that's
just
long.
talks and he makes the others talk. I'm still learning how to do that, but it's just amazing how he does
Okay.
it. And the first episode of our podcast, actually it was about 80 minutes, but there were some issues with the studio that we built, and because of that we had to chop down some stuff and make it to 50 minutes. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think so. Hopefully, over the next few episodes and iterations, it should get longer. But the goal is not to have longer episodes; it's to have more meaningful episodes.
More informative. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think?
I think like this is great, and like I can thank you for having me.
Hmm.
Yeah, like this is the first time. Okay, I don't listen to podcasts. I don't know how they work. But then like I've not. I'm sure like nobody has had like two children talking to each other. So like
Youth.
16-year olds. Yeah, definitely. If I go now and then I'll be like, everybody will be like, here only you say children. Outside you go, they'll be like, you'll be like, I am 18,
Hmm.
so nothing doing. So like children talking together. I'm sure like this, nobody has thought of that. Like people don't do it. Like as you said, it's like all wealthy, successful individuals who have like done something in life. They've achieved something, and the podcast is with them. Or they're like podcasts which just talk about I don't know weird stuff and then shower
Oh yeah,
questions.
I've seen those kind of
Questions is like
podcasts. The scariest story. I'm talking about this famous ghost that was found in Smallville or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then there are podcasts which like just give you questions that break your head. Everybody will just go like,
Yeah. So
so like this is new and it's really fun.
yeah, I hope it kicks off. So plan is to have an
Definitely,
episode.
it will be.
Thank you. The plan is to have like an episode every week. So I record on Sunday, and
Mm-hmm.
then the editor edits, and then we post it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it should run throughout the next 2 years. And then
Mm-hmm.
after I get into college, we'll see how big the team gets. Maybe I can get another
Mm-hmm.
host. I'm foreshadowing here. Um, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
So what's your plan for today, Juma? Just asking.
So yeah, today, okay, morning I went and played basketball for like 2.5 hours, and then I was like, I was for 2 hours I was eagerly waiting to join this podcast, and then now I'll probably like I don't know play video games and then sleep.
Oh, what games do you
I've
play?
been reading. I play Brawlhalla and Clash
Oh,
Royale. Of course,
Brawlhalla.
and Clash
Nice,
Royale.
nice, nice. I started
You play
it.
Brawlhalla?
Yeah, I started it, but I don't
Yeah,
have
we
my
have to play.
iPad with me anymore. I'll send you a request
Oh,
though. Definitely.
yeah, we have to play. It's
Yeah.
good.
I think I have like three people. I only remember the first guy's name, Bodwar or something. No.
Yeah, Bodwar, Cassidy, and then
Uh,
there are a lot of characters. I know all of them. We are not gonna go it.
okay.
It's a really good game. I like it.
Yeah.
Like the thing is
So,
available on all platforms.
mm,
Like you have it on mobile and on Steam, and then
mm.
like
What do you
just
play it
and
on?
then and then I play it on tab.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so
So
and then
how?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Have you read Dune?
Huh?
Have you read Dune? Like in camp, I started reading it.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I saw. Yeah, yeah. I have read it. Where are you now?
I finished the two books and then I'm like in half of the third book. So basically, like he's all this. He became the Muad'Dib and then okay, I don't know how to
Ah,
pronounce that. So he became
Muad'Dib
the
al-Ghaib.
Muad'Dib and then
Paul
he's
has
like
so many names.
showing
Lisan
off.
al-Ghaib, Muad'Dib. So many names he has.
Yeah, he's so cool. I want to watch the movie. But
Yeah, you should. I
the
mean,
Dune 3 movie has to be good, man.
yeah, it
It's
has to.
coming out this December, right?
December 18th, along with Avengers Doomsday.
Whoa, okay.
You know,
Definitely
what's the
both
fun
have to
thing
be
is,
good.
so basically, Dune 3 had taken all the IMAX theaters from Avengers Doomsday on December 18th. So Disney went out and created their own IMAX called Infinity Vision or Infinity Quest, I don't remember. And now they're
Whoa.
putting it out on that. So,
Wait,
I mean,
wait,
it's
so
crazy.
Dune 3 is more popular than Doomsday? I thought Doomsday would break the internet.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Doomsday will definitely make more money. It needs like 1.5 billion to break even.
Hmm.
So it definitely has to make money, and I think it will. I mean, it'll definitely make more than Dune 3. But
Everybody's gonna watch that, like.
yeah, I mean, everybody will watch
uh,
it. It's Avengers.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you wanna like
Did you
see
watch
what
Avengers
happens
Endgame
after.
in theater?
No, I watched most of the Avengers movies at home.
Uh, I think up till like this new set of Marvel movies, I watched everything in the theater since I was born, except for
Oh, okay.
the Black Widow movie.
Why not? That was a good movie.
That was a good
Yeah.
movie. But I think the timing and all did not work out. But everything else I
Oh,
watched.
okay.
I still remember we went on the third day or second day for Avengers Endgame. The theater was absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Yeah. I have to get data experience. Wait, have you watched all the series also in Avengers? Like
Yeah,
Marvel?
everything.
Okay. Are they good? I heard like.
Which okay, so Hawkeye is okay. I don't know why I started with that. Loki
Okay.
is absolutely amazing. You should definitely
Yeah, I
watch.
heard Loki was peak.
Yeah,
I finished in I like left it off middle of season two because the but then yeah Loki I have to watch.
you should, and
I
it's definitely important for Doomsday.
oh okay okay I'll watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
you
then
said
wait
you.
just miss the Marvel thingy, Miss
Oh,
Marvel.
Marvels is absolutely horrible. The movie Marvels is horrible. Miss Marvel is okay.
Okay,
I don't know if you have seen the movie Marvels. Um,
I my
in
friends
that,
told it was bad and I was like no.
it's actually positive to say that it's bad. There is you can see how much Disney has influenced. There is one scene in a Marvel movie where Captain Marvel goes to a planet where they sing for speaking.
They sing for speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, they literally sing
Ah, it's so
in a
sad.
Marvel movie.
Why is Disney influencing Marvel stuff?
I don't know.
It
They're
should have
doing
done
that with
actually
Star Wars too.
Avengers princesses.
Huh?
Black Widow's Black Widow's gonna reincarnate as a princess.
Oh my God. Disney is. They should not meddle so much. They should have more autonomy among their. I saw this, the
Yeah.
latest Pixar movie called Hoppers. Uh, uh, Pixar
Oh
is all.
yeah,
I
I
watched.
heard of it.
Yeah, I watched all of Pixar's movies. I watch a lot of movies. Um,
You're a cinephile, I
so
guess.
so I could see so much Disney influence in that. There is Pixar would never have done this, but if not for Disney, there is one scene where birds are lifting a shark into the sky so that it can go and squish a human.
So wait, Disney bought Pixar?
Yeah,
Oh wait, Disney bought Pixar. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just constantly living under a rock, basically.
How do you feel? How is that feeling? I mean, I wanted to ask you this. Like, how is the feeling after you finish JE, these few months before you go to college? How does it feel?
It's so good. It's so good. Like you when in the 2 years, like let's say even if you take a break for 5 minutes, you start getting that guilt for not studying.
Hmm.
Now it's like you just do that all day. Like one day I just slept the whole day. Like in 24 hours I slept for some 18 hours.
Damn.
Like so it's like it just feels good. And like you feel satisfied, there is no guilt left.
Hmm.
So you can obfy freely to put it in nice words.
So
So it feels liberating.
what about like the cultural shock? Like you weren't aware of a lot of things because you were just stuck
Mm-hmm.
in the same thing. How did it
Mm-hmm.
feel coming out of that?
Okay, I'm still coming out of it. Like I'm still like now only I started like going out on my own.
Hmm.
So like see, I accepted that I don't know anything, like many things which is happening. So I just learn, and I like learning. So
Hmm.
now it's just a new, different kind of learning, and it's
Hmm.
fun, no? Getting to
Yeah.
know that there's so many things that you know.
Hmm. So would you say that this period is better than your 10th period to 11th, in between that board exam after you finish that?
10th to 11th, I already started preparing for J. So that was not like OB
Yeah,
and
yeah, fair,
expired
fair,
period.
fair.
Like both got over, our online classes started in April,
Hmm.
first April. So we had like what 2 weeks of holidays.
Hmm.
But since we were already enrolled, like I started to study, study a little ahead. But then, yeah, so that was not considered a period of holidays for me.
Mm. Okay.
அதுவும் படிக்கிறது தான்.
Yeah. Now I have the next 2 years of my life going under.
Yeah, like uh, since you have already prepared a year ahead, you don't need to like give up on that many things, right?
True.
And you're homeschooled also, so you have like much more time in your hands.
Huh? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You have much more time in your hands,
yeah.
so like you just enjoy and study.
Mm. Yeah. Hopefully everything works out.
It worked out. It's
Yeah.
like just go chill and
Mm.
everything will work.
Okay. So I don't want to go too much into this, but I just wanted to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
after you go to your college, right? Apart from like selecting your courses and stuff, I think for the first year it's the same based on what my brother told me. What do you want to pursue in your college apart from your academics, like extracurricular? Because there are a
Oh,
hundred odd clubs in IIT. Which one
mm.
and how?
Okay. The ones I'm interested in for now are like, okay, of course I want to join the basketball team, and then
Mm,
I want to join the music club. So these two are like fixed. Apart from that, I would like uh, I want to go into either C5 or the Raftar. So C5 is like the Center for Innovation, where they like
mm.
build stuff. Raftar is where they race literally. So
Oh
they
yeah, yeah,
build
yeah.
their own
The
cars.
Formula
So
E
it's
cars, no?
F1. Yeah, so it's F1 but IIT. So they have so like they build their own car. They have their own drivers. They go around the world to like participate in competitions.
Mm.
So like that is something which I would really like to do. And I think opening applications drop out in second semester. So
Ah,
I'll see
okay.
if I can apply.
Cool, cool, cool.
First
So,
semester I think like um, first semester I think like they keep it really chill in IITs because like students have studied for very hard to come in. So they like the coursework is really light. Only from like the I think third semester the coursework actually starts getting heavy. I think your brother might have told. I'm not sure.
yeah,
Like,
I, yeah, yeah.
hmm,
So, how much like inside info do you have, considering your father is, a professor?
enough. But uh, I should not talk about that technically. So like, okay,
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
like not much. But then the thing is like I do have contacts, right? So
Mm.
of course, I'm not going to be boasting that I know anybody now.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
going to be silent. I'm just a student. But
So, will there be a
you,
day? 1 second, I just wanted to ask this. Sorry for
mm,
interrupting. Is there going to be a day where your dad will be teaching you as a professor?
conflict of interest.
Huh?
Conflict of interest. He
Oh,
can't.
oh, they want. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, okay.
as I was saying, like I can. I still have to prove myself, but then it'll be easier to talk to people because they already know me.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
That's
That's fair.
leverage which I can use.
Yeah, true. And like, how do you feel about IITs, that kind of college compared to other colleges? I'll just give you this stat. Me and my father were discussing this today. So
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of colleges in India. Okay, so
Yeah. Fair.
if you take the entire population of US and
Mm.
take the number of colleges in US and find the ratio, you see it's 1.69 colleges per 100,000 students in US. In China, it's 0.22 colleges per 100,000 students. And in India, it's
Mm.
3.4 or something, 3.4 colleges per 100,000 students.
Mm.
So, how do
That's
you
good,
feel?
right?
Huh?
That's good, right? Like more
That's
colleges.
good, but it's becoming more like quantity over quality. And that's what I wanted to
Yeah,
ask you. How do
correct.
you feel about like IITs of course is one thing, but all the other colleges, how do you feel about the quantity and quality talk?
Okay, I've not been to any of the other colleges, so I won't make a comment of the other colleges because
Hmm.
I've not seen anything. But in IIT, students like get so much. I'm not talking about the campus itself. Like I've seen students here, right? So like the students get so much opportunities, which I think that amount of freedom. may not be available. I'm not sure, but
Mm-hmm.
then there is a lot of freedom given to the students for them to explore in their own time. Like Namlike, when I was in our coaching center, our senior students used to come and advise, right? So
Mm.
our 2 year seniors, super senior students, when they were coming, they were like talking to us about how liberating it is. Because like they only have classes till like 1,
Mm.
and so the rest of the afternoon and night is free for them to go to clubs and explore whatever they want.
Mm.
And Saturdays are off. So this freedom is what gives students to like so many students to start a startup, build companies, go for entrepreneurship. Other than you need free time to do, right? And that is what IIT provides. And this was like the seniors' advice which they gave to us. This was like their motivation. So our some of my classmates, they were like இந்த ஐஐடி படிக்கணுமா அந்த மாதிரி. And then
Mm.
these students came and they're like, classes end at 1 Saturdays are off. I mean, that's it. Everybody's like, I'm studying for IIT. Classes end at 1, definitely. So, like, it, there is like good opportunities, but again, I'm not going to comment on other
Yeah,
colleges
yeah,
because
of
I'm
course.
not been there.
Mm.
So,
Okay, so generally, towards the end of an episode, I ask, I mean, I want to build this. There's only been one episode, so I can't say generally, but yeah. So basically, I
a
asked
lot
like
of
three
questions.
questions based on our tagline: by the youth,
Mm-hmm.
for the youth, and of the youth. So each question will have one part of the tagline in it. So first question is, what do you think something has been done by the youth recently, or like in general, what do you think done by something that is done by the youth is really amazing and has like surprised you?
Okay, I am a little outdated on this, but
That's
the
fine,
only
just
thing that
whatever.
comes to mind is in chess. Raj is he's like just
uh,
our age, right? He's probably a few years older.
uh,
He man is like he's going to countries, winning their championships, beating
mm,
like the grandmasters of the world,
mm.
cementing his place. So I think that's one of the greatest things that India's youth has done, and not just him, right? They're inspired by him. There are more chess players. Sorry, I forgot the name, but then I do remember that there are more chess players who are cementing their way to becoming grandmasters.
Even
So
his
they are
sister
going
plays,
out there.
right?
Ah, yeah, I forgot her name. But
I'll just
yeah,
search it up. That's no problem. Sister, Vaishali.
yeah, Vaishali also like she also like cemented her place among the chess grandmasters of the world, right?
Mm.
So they're like our age, like just fascinating to like see that.
Yeah.
That's by the youth.
Also, it's not only like in chess. There's in cricket also. Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's
Oh yeah, thank you. Like in
yeah.
school, if they'll be like, Vaibhav was so great, I'll just be like, thank you. And I realize they're talking about Suryavanshi afterwards, but then
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah. I mean, so yeah, that's definitely a nice take on it. Okay, the next question. We'll go with for the youth. What's one thing you would
Mhm.
like to say for the youth to become, more prosperous, for lack of better words? What's
Like
one
come
thing you
again,
would like to say for the youth?
like the question.
So what's one thing you would like to say for the youth, for them to become more prosperous, for lack of better words, or
Okay.
just something you would like to say for the youth?
Yeah. Basically, like, choose one thing you love. And then, like, the thing about today's world is like you have the best opportunities in any path you want to take. So if you want to pursue something, anything, there is a best college out there, even in India, right? So like so many good things have opened up. So for the year, just if you have a passion with something, choose a passion for something, and then work towards that.
Mm.
And that should like you know. Okay, I am now talking in like college sense. So if you want to pursue design, you have NID, National Institute of Design. If you want to pursue art, you have a really good college for that. Law, you have really good college for that. So just work hard in your passion and try to get into those colleges. And I feel that if you are in the best colleges in India, you will get opportunities to see the world, which like
Yeah,
which are better. So you
definitely.
should just work for your passion.
That's
And
also
JEE and NEET are not the only things that exist.
true. True,
That's like a
definitely.
major misconception.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
the last is, what's the last? Of the youth. What's one thing of the youth that really inspires you, or that makes you feel like, damn, that's amazing, and wow, that thing about the youth is so unique for the youth, and it's like amazing.
The fact that we have the energy, the motivation, and the time to do whatever we want. See, once you become like adults and responsible, you lose some of that, right? Because you have responsibilities. But if you are like young, we can do whatever we want. We have the time, we have
Mm.
support, we have people who can support us, and
Mm.
you have if you have passion, your body has the energy to do it in most cases. So like that is like wow, like if you are young, there are things that you
Mm.
just reach for the sky, reach for
Yeah.
the stars or the sky. Yeah, what
Reach
was
for the stars. Yeah. Reach for the sky.
that?
When you said that, I just went to Woody in Toy Story. Anyways,
Ah, yeah.
yeah, he says
Buzz
that.
Lightyear will be like,
Uh, so yeah, I think that's
yeah.
it. Absolutely amazing to have you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great talking to you. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Okay, guys.
Mhm.
Bye.